Hello, welcome back to my channel and page. I am here to share with you signs that shows that you have spiritual husband or spiritual wife. If you're just joining me for the first time, I am Okafor Tochi. Here we share spiritual tips, relationship tips, marriage counseling, and how to use herbs, fruits, and all the natural elements to solve human problems. Like I said, I'm going to tell you the signs that when you are having them regularly, it simply means that you have a spiritual wife and spiritual husband. And it's good that you know so that you do something about it, because spiritual husband and spiritual wife can render some people useless. It has rendered many people useless. When you ignore the fact that you have spiritual husband and spiritual wife, you find out that things will not be moving well for you. So this is what I'm here to tell you, the signs that when you are having them, you will know and what to do. So let's start with telling you the signs. One of the signs that shows that you have spiritual husband or spiritual wife is when you are constantly having sex in your dreams. When you always have sex with a man or a woman in your dreams, you constantly do it. You didn't do it because maybe you have not had sex in a while, but constantly you are experiencing that. Most men, when they wake up, they will notice that they are wet. They have wet dream. So when you keep seeing this in your dream, it simply means that you have a spiritual wife and you have to do something about it. Then secondly, if you always masturbate, both in male and female, if you're always masturbating, I am sure you know what masturbation is. Trying to use your hand to make yourself to come. That is masturbation. If you're always doing it, you have spiritual husband or wife, because these are the things that they will push you into doing. That spirit will always come to you to push you into doing it. When you are doing it, they are the ones that are enjoying it. You are not doing it because you want to do it. You are doing it because that spirit has pushed you into doing it. So if you are still masturbating, you have a spiritual wife and a spiritual husband. And mind you that when you have these things in your life, you hardly progress. It takes God's grace for you to progress. Most of you that always have sex in the dream, these things happens when there is something good coming into your life. When there is something good in your life, you will have that sex in the dream, and it will shatter everything in the physical. You'll find out that progress, that good thing that you're expecting cannot get to you again. So that is the more reason you should do something about it. Then the next sign that shows that you have a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband is if you always see yourself in a river, both male and female. Especially in the case of female, sometimes you see yourself in a river tying white wrapper or white clothes. That is a pure sign of spiritual husband. Or if you always see yourself in the dream playing. I'm not trying to say that if you don't have spiritual husband, you cannot see yourself in the dream or in the stream fetching water. But when you keep seeing yourself, when you constantly see yourself in a stream or in a river, it simply means that you have a spiritual husband or wife. Then another sign that shows that you have a spiritual husband or wife is if you always, especially in cases of women, if you're always pregnant in the dream. Mind you, you are not married in the physical. You are not expecting to be pregnant in the physical, but you are always pregnant in the dream. Or sometimes you will see yourself breastfeeding babies or carrying children in your dream. It simply means that you have a spiritual husband in the dream. And not just that you have spiritual husband, you also have spiritual children. And if nothing is done about it, you will hardly get married in the physical. Or if you get married, you will keep experiencing one problem or the other, because that spiritual husband will not let you be. They will frustrate any man that will come into your life. And by so doing, they will not allow you to stay married. Even if you are there, you will hardly get children. They will hardly allow you to bear children for the physical man. So if you always see yourself breastfeeding a baby or being pregnant or carrying children in your dreams, it's a pure sign of spiritual husband or spiritual wife. You have to do something about it. Then the next thing that shows that you have a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband is when you are married in the physical, or maybe you are in a relationship, you constantly quarrel with your partner. You always have issues. Sometimes when you look back, you find out that there is nothing serious that will cause that problem. It's that spiritual man or spiritual woman that is frustrating that relationship, that is frustrating you in that relationship, because on your own you want to be there, and nothing is against that man. Is not bad, that woman is not bad, but because that spirit don't want you to relax in that relationship or to allow you get married, they will frustrate you from relationship to the other. Some of you that will eventually get married, you find out that sometimes you wake up to hate your partner for no just cause. You find out that everything about the man will be irritating you, everything about the woman will be irritating you. That is because the spiritual one is there attacking that marriage. You always quarrel, you always fight over nothing. As in, these are the pure signs of spiritual husband and spiritual wife. So I advise you today, if you keep experiencing these things in your life, mind you that you have spiritual wife or spiritual husband, and you have to do something about it fast, because they are there to ruin your life unless you want them to achieve their aim in your life. But I don't pray so for you. So get up and do the needful. I've shared a lot of videos on how to separate yourself from the spiritual husband and spiritual wife. You can search my videos for that and know what to do. You can as well go for deliverance, because you need to separate yourself. You need to separate yourself from them if you want to be successful in life, if you want to progress, if you want to stay married, if you want to get married and stay married. Thanks for watching. Please help me share this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new content. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. My God will bless you. If you're watching me from Facebook, please follow this page for more. Like and comment and share. My God will bless you for sharing. Always share, because when you need it, or when you have someone around you that might need it, you can easily get it. Always share, okay? My God will bless you. See you in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.